What's going on, y'all? It's your boy BDaMan of the Bad Boys podcast. As you can tell from my voice, Dynamite tonight was fantastic. Came with my boy
Timeless. What's
Timeless.
up, y'all?
Other Payback Bros with your boy. A little deep cut for y'all. My boy of the Bad Boys podcast. Man, how about Dynamite tonight, huh?
Dynamite was 100%, guys. 10 out of 10. I loved it.
Now, I was extremely surprised that it opened with Kenny and Swerve. I was very surprised by that. And then I gotta say, it was actually a good choice. Not that the main event with Roosh and Darby Allin wasn't a banger, but Swerve and Kenny over that was certainly a choice. What were your thoughts?
It was absolutely fire, man. I loved every minute of it. Kenny Omega's my guy, always has been. It was perfect.
Now, before we go on to the champ, I gotta get your thoughts on camera about Tekla, because we've talked privately. Timeless, please tell the people, what do you think about Tekla, the AEW Women's Champion right now, who God honestly beat the shit out of Mina tonight?
Tekla, oh boy, where do I start? Other than just, oh my goodness, why? But no, in all seriousness, Tekla, she's awesome, but the only thing about her is she's absolutely, say it with me, bonkers.
Crazy. I was going to say crazy.
Crazy. Bonkers. By the way, shout out to Minnesota Timberwolves. We love you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Hey, that bar, though, about Kenny being God and MJF the devil, cinema.
Yes. Absolutely cinema. I truly believe this is going to be one of the best promotions for AEW that they've had in a long time. The devil, God, who doesn't like those two matchups?
And especially on paper too. Like, what attention doesn't that draw? You know, that's really good for them to lean into that. You know, Kenny being called God's greatest gifts to wrestling.
Yes.
Hey, I mean, I know people don't always agree with that. It's up for debate, but I'm all for it.
Yeah.
So, Timeless, my brother, tell me, what are some of your Dynasty predictions going off of tonight?
Honestly, I believe MJF is going to take the win. That's number one. I think if they book Jon Moxley, he's going to go over whoever they're going to have him booked against. If they put Tekla in the match or in something, I think Tekla is definitely going to go on top. And besides, how can you describe Tekla's personality? Does anyone know out there? BDaMan, can you describe her personality? Please, someone describe for me. Please.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah.
I mean, the broad is crazy, but what
very
I was
talented. Very talented.
What I was gonna say in there is that she, like, style-wise, reminds me of a combo like Julia and Asuka and mixed with that Gunther shit talk. You know, she's from the same area, I believe, as Gunther, that Austria area. So she has those three, like, personified in her. And getting to see her, like, she really lays her shit in. Like, the way she was on Mina earlier, sheesh.
And she just gives no, you know what. She's all about
Oh, brother,
her
you can
business.
curse. It's Bad Boys. You can curse now.
She's all about her business. One thing I respect about her, no matter her personality, any of that, I respect her 1,000%. Kudos, Tekla. Kudos.
Now, okay, you brought up something about Jon Moxley I want to bring up, because obviously we saw what happened earlier, and, was it the mixed tag match that Death Riders had against, Top Flight and Zeta Steel. Now, I'm curious what Moxley ends up doing exactly, because he called out, help me refresh my memory, he addressed, it wasn't Kenny.
No, it wasn't Kenny, it was, I'm trying to think, who did he call out?
Oh, Will Ospreay.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Will Ospreay, yes. He called out Will Ospreay. I guarantee you, if whatever match they put them in, it's going to be a 5-star match. I'm going to say that right here, right now. Will Ospreay, Jon Moxley, 5-star matchup.
And that's, speaking of Dynasty, that probably will be another Dynasty match,
yes.
as Moxley versus Will Ospreay. And, ooh, oh man.
By the way, I almost didn't recognize Will Ospreay. I truly thought that was Christian in the beginning. So my fault, Will Ospreay. Forgive me.
But I know a few of us though. I know we did it at first when we watched Revolution because
Yeah.
the haircut, man.
It's
like
the haircut and the overall look. He just looks so much like Christian's son. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, speaking of Christian and Cope for that matter, ooh, I think they might be announced as well for Dynasty, or maybe it's the Dynamite before.
It's either going to be the Dynamite before or it's going to be Dynasty. Both of us have always been a fan of both Edge and Christian.
Yes.
Cope and Christian, however you want to call them. So whatever happens, I tell you what, we're going to be watching and we're going to be just, oh my gosh, that's how we're going to be. OMG.
Yeah, that's one I'd be surprised if Cope and Cage didn't take that one just because the fact that FTR even beat the Bucks at Revolution, like that's what I was talking about with the guys and the lost episode, which you guys will find out about in the next few days. That's what I was talking about recently is that I didn't factor in Cope and Cage in regards to even FTR beating the Bucks at Revolution. I didn't gather, okay, that's a plot for when they move forward with this. It wasn't even a thought in my mind.
And the reality of the situation is we know that both of them don't have a lot of time left wrestling-wise. So I truly think that you really need to step on the gas pedal, put that rocket fuel for Cope and Christian, take them all the way as far as you can take them before it's all said and done for their career.
Yeah.
But no matter what happens, just to see them, it is a nostalgia act because, like I said, we've loved them. We've been a fan of them for so long.
Facts.
Nothing better than just seeing this.
On this day. That's how you know I can't hit that note.
I gotta put up this guy all the time.
Lies. One day they'll know a little bit more about the history. That ain't today though. Ain't today.
And boy, do we got some history on all of them.
Oh man. Hey.
Also, stand-up comedian right here. Rapper, stand-up comedian.
I'm not gonna roast you in this while we have this moment.
Yo, I'm doing my Hollywood now with the bowing. Everybody in Hollywood bows.
I mean, hey, I get my bow on when I do shows before and after. Kyle. Oh no, sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, actually, you go first with Kyle.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So Kyle Fletcher, obviously, he cut the pre-taped promo. We assume it's pre-taped.
Yes.
I'm interested. Him and Takeshita. Do you think they're gonna split, or do you think, that's gonna be a match at some point? I would imagine so. Naturally. What are your thoughts?
I truly believe it's gonna be a match at some point. I don't know when, but booking wise, I think it will be a match down the line. Let's get this pay-per-view out of the way and then book it at like the next when we're going to the next quarter.
Yeah, which the next one after Dynasty would be Double or Nothing, which is always a good one.
It always seems like it'll be better for Double or Nothing. That's bigger stakes. That's what I would do.
And naturally, that card's going to be loaded. I could see them dragging that out, finding a different opponent for Fletcher for Dynasty, just to tide it over until Fletcher and Takeshita end up feuding.
Yes. I believe the same thing, no doubt. It's rare when he actually says something correct.
So yeah.
I believe it. He barely says anything correct.
And anyway.
Man, turn that camera back on me.
Anyway. Well, yeah, it was really good Dynamite tonight. Really good to see in person. Always enjoy seeing Dynamite in person. Thomas, what are some of your final thoughts for the people?
Love Dynamite. Always great seeing it with my buddy. Nothing better. Grand Casino. Thank you so much. They really put on great hospitality, great show. Can't wait till they come back. And I will say one more thing. I'm glad that they're sticking to the St. Paul territory. This is perfect for them.
Yeah, and real quick, let's talk about that. I do agree with that. I think that the better choice for when AEW comes to town is St. Paul. As you and I have discussed, Timeless.
Yes.
The more hardcore fans come to St. Paul, and the more casual fans come to Minneapolis. So a theory we and I have had for years.
That is correct. Tonight, you definitely got an adult crowd, and that was good to be a part of that. The chance for more adult, 18 plus. So St. Paul is definitely AEW's territory. Nothing wrong with that. I loved it.
Yeah, and hey, we even saw an older woman of the advanced age persuasion enjoying it with her son or somebody. But AEW, it's for everybody. It's for everybody.
Overall, guys, AEW was awesome. Wish you could have been here.
Yes, sir.
But we'll have to leave it for now. I am Timeless. This is my guy, BDaMan.
Yes, sir. Bad Boys Podcast.
Blessings, y'all.
Peace.